Greetings. In this tutorial, I will show you how to install Reaction on your local Windows machine. It's a simple process that should take you just a few minutes. You can also refer to our docs at docs.reactioncommerce.com for a step-by-step written guide. Now let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is visit nodejs.org and download Node. This is just a pre-built installer that you can just click on and install. We'll just run that. Go ahead. Just accept all the defaults. And let that complete. Say OK. And let that run. All right, done. So the next thing we're going to do is install Chocolaty, which is a package manager for Windows. It allows us to install the rest of our requisites from the command line. So basically you can just click on here to copy the one-liner to run in the shell. You can either use PowerShell or the standard shell. You need to be running the shell as an administrator. So we'll say yes, and we'll just copy in that one-liner there, or paste it in, I mean, and run it. And that will install Chocolaty for us. And we're done. So now that we have Chocolaty installed, we can install Git, which will allow us to be able to clone the repo into our local machine. So let's just double check that we got Choco installed. We do. So we can just do Choco install Git. And that will download and install the Git version control system on our local machine. And it'll take a few seconds. Come up and ask us if it's okay to run that script, and it is. And it's complete. So next thing I'm going to do is use Choco to install Meteor. It was just Choco install Meteor. And that will take a few minutes while it downloads all the packages. And we'll say yes to this script as well. And there, Meteor is complete. Now we're going to use npm to install the Windows build tool. So it's npm install-g space windows-build-tools. That's going to install all the prerequisites necessary to build any binary dependencies we have in the project, like bcrypt. It's going to install a few packages here, Python and some C libraries. This last prerequisite is actually optional, but you'll probably want it for most cases if you want to be able to manipulate images. It's Choco install image magic, IMAGEMAGICK, image magic. And that's going to download and install the package for manipulating images. So that's all of our prerequisites. Now we can get to actually installing Reaction itself. So now that we're installing some local files, one of the things we're going to do is make sure we move to a users directory. So I'm going to cd to users Brent, and I've created a directory called projects.js. I'm going to install all my Reaction files there. Now we use the npm installer to install our Reaction CLI. So it's npm install-g space reaction-cli. And that'll install the CLI and install all the packages it needs. So now I'm going to close and restart my shell because I need for Git to be activated here. So again, with the administrator, I say yes, I modify my system. And now I'm going to move back to my user directory. And from my user directory in my JS projects directory, I'm going to run reaction init, which will clone the Reaction repository into a Reaction directory. And it's going to then install all the npm packages that it needs. Then once that's complete, we move to our reaction directory. And from there, we can just run reaction to start the application. The first time it runs, it could take a little bit as it downloads all the dependencies it needs, the Meteor packages, etc. But that will happen only on the first run. Later on, it should become faster. So it takes a little bit to run. We can see it starting up there. And once it's complete, it should say the app is running on localhost 3000, which is the default where it should show up. And to view the site, we can just go to our browser, open up a new tab, and visit localhost 3000, which is the port where it's running. And you can see our local installation is running. There you have a fully functioning e-commerce system on your local machine. If you want to log in as admin, it's admin@localhost, and the password r3@cti0n, which is available in the docs as well. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have more questions, please ask in our Gitter channel or search our docs for more information.